Yes, we were in third module. In last class, I have begin with third module. Yes, students, what we were seeing in the last class is boundary value analysis. Yes, boundary value analysis is nothing but the deadline analysis. A boundary will be given. In last class also, I told you, I gave the example a leap year next, which example I took next day function example I took in last class. Or you can also take ATM machine example. You can also take ATM machine example. See students, when we have discussed the ATM machine, there we have a different steps. Correct? Now we have a different step, and each steps will be checked. If we are getting any error, if we are doing any mistake in any step, then a proper error message it should display. A proper error message it should display. And for everywhere we have some limit. Everywhere we have some limit. That is nothing but a boundary will be there. When you put a wrong pin, when you go to ATM, when you put a wrong pin, then first time it will first time if you give a wrong pin, then it will show a invalid pin. And second time also, if you give, it will show. When you put the same wrong pin third time, then your ATM will be blocked. Then your ATM will be blocked. Then again, in some banks, you have to wait for another 24 hours. After 24 hours only, again you can use the ATM. Or in some bank, again you have to go to the bank. There you have to put a request letter, and then they'll approve your letter, and then again you can use your ATM. Yes, it is depending on each bank. So each bank will be having some set of rules and regulations. It depends. Or some I may start my new bank, then I may give 10 options, 10 chances. If any customer use ATM, if any customer give 10 times a wrong pin, then it will take 11th time. If it is crossing more here, why I'm giving this example is, here my boundary is different, students. If you take example of SBI, then in SBI the boundary is only 10. The boundary is only 3 times. Only 3 times you can enter a wrong password. But assume that I have created a new bank, BMS Bank. In BMS Bank, I have given the boundary as 10. If you are giving a PIN number more than 10 times, then your ATM will be blocked. Here the boundary value is changing, students. Here the boundary value is 3, and here the boundary value is 10. So this boundary value is changing depending on the situation, depending on the criteria, depending on the functionality. Correct? No, the boundary value is changing. So whatever the function you do, whatever the function you do, or whatever the program, or whatever the application, or whatever the project we do, the boundary value is very much important. The boundary value is very much important. Without this boundary value, I cannot write any test case. Correct? No? Without this boundary value, I cannot write any test case. Why? If I write a test case, if the ATM pin is wrong more than 3 times, then it has to block the card. This is a test case I have written. Assume that this is a test case I have written. I am able to write this test case when I know my boundary value. Yes, students, correct? No, when I know my boundary value, only then I can write this test case. If I take phone number, if I write a test case for this phone number, when I write the test case, when I know the boundary value, see students, in the boundary value, we'll not be having only the maximum attempt. We even have the minimum attempts also. We even have the minimum value also, minimum range and maximum range. Means the phone number should not have less than 10 digit. The phone number should not have less than 10 digit and greater than 10 digit. So here we have to know minimum condition, minimum value, minimum range also. when we are talking about a boundary value, we should know the minimum range and we should also know the maximum range. We should also know the maximum range. Yes, student, this is a diagram. This is a diagram. This diagram is only this diagram is showing the boundary value for uh, two inputs or two variable. Boundary value for the two variable. Here I'll take here I'll take this C. You can see, no? You can see the screen, students. You can see the screen. See, and yes, can you see the screen? Respond.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, why we write this loop, student? Why we write what we write in this loop? What we write in this loop? What we write in this loop? What is the syntax of this statement? Initialization. Initialization. Yes. Initialization means what? The initial value. Correct? Respond. The initial value. See here. If you take for loop, in the for loop the syntax of for loop is initialization, condition, and increment, decrement. Is it right? Increment or decrement. When we initialize the I value, then the minimum range of I is how much? 0. See here, why I am taking this example is because we are taking the boundary value. The boundary value of I should not cross. Assume that I have taken n is equal to 5. Yes, students, you are following? Here in the for loop, I have taken the condition for I is equal to 0, I is less than n, and n value is how much? 5. N value is 5. So the boundary value of this condition is the minimum value is 0 and the maximum value should not cross 5. Maximum value should not cross 5. It should be less than 5. Yes, is it right? Is it right? Using the for loop, we give the condition, no, students? Here, using for loop also, we are demonstrating the boundary value. Using for loop also, we are showing the boundary value. In this boundary value, the value of I is 0, I is less than n. What is the n value? 5. So, the minimum range of I is 0 and the maximum, it should not cross more than 5. Should not cross more than 5. The same thing is represented in the diagram. Whatever the value we take, that value should be within the range. Within the range. Assume that this is 0 and this is 5. 0 and this is 5. Whatever the value, not only for only this condition, if you take phone number also, phone number condition also, in the phone number, the maximum size of the maximum size, or not phone number, day. If you take example of next day function, in next day function, the month value is how much? Yes, students, the month value is how much? The month should lies between 1 and how much? 12. Is it right? So the month value should be from 1 to 12 only. The minimum range of month is 1. This is minimum range. The minimum range of month is 1 and the maximum range of month is 12. And the maximum range of month is 12. Is it right? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
This is the boundary value analysis. And here we have a generalizing boundary value analysis. in the generalized boundary value analysis, here we have taken the example of next day problem. What are the conditions of next day problem, students? What are the conditions of next day problem? The conditions of next day problem is it right? The conditions of next day problem. Yes, students, respond. Is it right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Some of the conditions I am taking for boundary value analysis. Some conditions I am taking, and for what problem statement I am taking, for next day problem I am taking these conditions. What are the conditions? That what should be the day value, what should be the month value, and what should be the year value? What should be the year value? The minimum range of this. Yes, students, this is minimum, and this is maximum. This is minimum and this is maximum. The minimum range of date is 1 and the maximum is 31. And the maximum value is 31. And the minimum range is a range of month is 1 and the maximum is 12. The maximum is 12. So the value of date should not be less than 1, should not be greater than 31. Yes, students, if I take value of date is 0, if I take value of date is 0, is it possible to find out me the next day? Is it possible for me to find out the next day? Because I don't have any month. I don't have any month with a date starting from 0. I don't have any month. I have all the months in which the date is starting from 1 only. I have all the month in which the date is starting from 1, and the maximum range is 31. The maximum range is 31. I don't have any month with the date 32. I don't have any month with the date 32. If it is 32, then again a new condition will come. Again the month will be incremented, then it will go to the next month first date. Is it right? Do you remember? We have seen this. If the day value is 32, then it will be, the month will be incremented. Correct now, students? If the day value of January is 32, then the month will be incremented, means the month will be February, and the day value will be initialized to 1. Means the meaning of this is February month first day. So this is a boundary value condition, and this is also a boundary value condition for month. The month should be from 1 to 12, and year I have taken because we have so many years, so here I have taken year 1900 to 2020. 1900 to 2020. This is the range I have taken for the year. And what is enumeration data type? What is enumeration data type, students? Any idea? What is enumeration data type? What is enumeration data type? Yes, enumeration data type is a user-defined data type. Yes, students, enumeration data type is user-defined data type. User can create his own data type, like a list of months, a list of colors, a list of days, a list of colors, list of months, and list of days can be defined that process is known as enumeration data type declaration. So enumeration declaration. Yes, students, you understood the range? Understood this boundary value analysis? How we are analyzing? Yes, students. Why this boundary value is very much important in testing? Why it is very much important in testing? When I know minimum and maximum condition, only then I can write the test cases. Is it right? If I don't know what is the minimum value of day, if I don't know what is the minimum value of month, year, then it is for me it is difficult to write the test case. Why? Because if without knowing that, if I write a test case, if my program is allowing me to enter 13th month, yes, without knowing, you see, test case means what? We'll do the proper validation with the test case. Correct, no, students? We do the proper validation. If I enter 13, if I enter 13 for month, if I enter the value 13 for month, is it right? If the text box is taking this value as a valid value, if text box is taking this value as a valid value, is it right way of writing program? Yes? No, it is wrong, because here I have not done a proper validation. Why I have not done a proper validation? Because I don't know what is the range of this M. I don't know what is the range of this one M. If I know the range of M, or if I know the range of D properly, the boundary value, if I know correctly, then for me it will be easy to write a test cases. Yes, understood, students? Why boundary value is very much important in testing? Understood? Respond, no?
Yes, ma'am.
And next we have Boolean variable. What is the meaning of Boolean variable? What is Boolean variable?
True or false? 0 or 1.
True or false. If you take a Boolean value, then we don't need any range here. Correct? If you don't need any range here, just
Yes, ma'am.
whether it will be yes or no. In some when you see the application, there are many fields will be there, whether you enter yes or no. Yes, correct, no? So the value, for the Boolean value, there will not be any range. There will be only two values, either true or false, either yes or no, or 0 or 1. 0 or 1. So this is the boundary value. And next we have the limitations of boundary value analysis. The limitations of boundary value analysis. Yes, students, before I start the limitations, you have to give some example for boundary value analysis. Other than this day problem, give any other examples for this boundary value analysis. Is Murli?
Yes, ma'am.
Give some example for boundary value analysis. How you analyze a boundary value? How you analyze a boundary value? Only in problems next day function only we can find the boundary value, not in other problem statements.
No, ma'am, we can find in others also.
Which problem statement? Can you give an example?
Age, ma'am. Human age must be within 100.
100
years. Boundary value. Human age within 100 years only, no, ma'am.
New month. Yes.
Human age, ma'am.
Human
Age.
age. Yes,
Right
human
time.
age is not within 100 only. So if you go to olden days, they that time more than 100 years. Yes, don't limit the age to okay. Okay, that is one example. But don't limit the age to 100 only, student. Sunil.
Ma'am,
Any other
mobile
example?
mobile number should be 10 digits only.
And and
Number of devices connect to Wi-Fi.
okay, correct. Prime logins. How many users can log in Prime?
5.
5, 10 ಇರ್ಬೋದು ನೋಡು. Only 5 users can log in Prime.
I think 5, ma'am.
5 ಅಷ್ಟೇನಾ? Netflix.
10 ma'am.
Netflix 10.
One ಮೇಲೆ depend, ma'am.
What is the boundary value when you go to, what is the maximum limit when you go to SBI ATM to withdraw money? Netflix ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಬೇಗ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? What about SBI?
20,000.
20,000 or 25,000?
10,000 each time, and 20 per day. 20,
No, I'm
20K
not
per day.
asking each time. I'm asking the maximum limit. Maximum how much you can withdraw?
20K.
20 or 25?
Last time I got 20,000.
20. Okay. And any other examples? Any other example? Okay. Any other example for logical range? Logical range is nothing but this Boolean variables. Any other any example? Any example for this?
ATM pin is true or false.
Yes, correct. And withdraw,
Not type or type.
deposit. If I click on withdraw, yes, student, that withdraw, deposit, whatever the clicks we do, no, whatever the clicks we do, deposit, inquiry, balance inquiry, whether you want to receipt or not. Yes, receipt or not option it will ask, no, when you visit to ATM. Kedatalva?
Yes, ma'am.
Nobody experienced this, whether it will, whether do you want a receipt or not? Will it ask or not?
It will ask.
Yes, it will ask. Yes, receipt option. See, all these are Boolean variables. So Boolean variables which are used in the boundary value analysis. And any other example, students? Any other example? Any other example? No example? Currency converter. Currency converter, we have seen that GUI. Radio buttons were there, no? For each country. Each country radio buttons were there. If you click, if you click Euro, then that will give the details for Europe. If you click on Canada, then that will give the details of Canada. So whichever the options we want, we can select and we'll get a related information. So this is all about boundary value analysis. Yes, students, the limitations of boundary value analysis. What may be the limitations? See, when you take a boundary value analysis, when we take any boundary value analysis, student, before we implement in the program, before we implement in any application, first we have to analyze. First, manually we have to analyze, and when we manually analyze, and we have to analyze for independent fields. We have to analyze for independent fields. Some fields may be dependent. Some fields may be dependent from other fields. But generally, when we see the application, when we see any application, there the fields are not dependent. Fields are not dependent. All the fields are independent only. All the fields are independent only. But when you observe any registration form, there a permanent address and current address will be there. If it is same, then one option will be there. If it is same, then you click here. If you click, then the same value will be copied. Yes, students, you see this. Did you see that type of registration form? If you have not seen also, yes, when you fill any registration form, there you have to give a permanent address and current address. In some applications, some forms, you will be having an option. If your current address is same as your permanent address, click on a button. If you click on the button, then same thing will be copy pasted. But that type of options we are not seeing in many of the applications. Wherever we see any application, then all the fields are independent only. All the fields are independent only. All the fields are independent. So we have to check the value for each condition. Each field. Assume so we'll see a registration form. USN, name, phone number, mobile number, address. Assume that I have these fields. I have these fields in my registration form. So for each field, I should know the range. In the name also, students, we can give a limitation. This text field should not cross more than 20 characters. Yes, when we take this name also, we can give a range. That is, the text field should not cross more than 20 characters. And for address also, you can give a text field should not cross more than 20 characters. So here we are limiting our boundary value. When I can write a proper validation, proper limitation for my registration form, so I have to think independently. Assume that I don't think about phone number. I just think about name, name and address. So with respect to name and address, for this phone number also, I'll give the input value should not cross more than 20 characters. It should not cross more than 20 characters. But is it correct for this field? Is this analysis or is this value is this validation or is this analysis is right for this text field phone number? Is it right? No. Why? Because my phone number should not have more than 10 digits or less than 10 digits. So this is the reason why we have to think independently for each the fields. For each fields, we have to think independently. What input I have to give? What is the range of the input? What should be the range of a input? You can limit for students. You can see you can limit this text box size to 10 only. You can limit, but you cannot limit this address text box to 10 characters. Why? Because this contains sometimes you may have to give the pin code also. area code, pin code, street number, street name, street number, everything we have to give. So you can limit this to 30 characters or 25 characters. So how, when I will be able to decide all this? When I think individually for all the fields. Correct now, students? So physically, how much the quantity, how much the values I can insert here. So I have to think individually. So only then, if I think individually, it will be easy for me to do a proper analysis, proper limitation analysis for each fields. Is it right? Is it right, students? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So next we have robustness testing. Robustness testing. Students, robustness testing, I'll do it in the next class. Robustness testing, I'll do it in the next class. Answer your attendance, students. Pavan? Pavan,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
did you talk to HOD?
Yes, ma'am.
What told?
She didn't give any reply.
Hmm?
She didn't give any reply, ma'am.
Okay, answer your attendance, students. Asta,
Present, ma'am.
Abhinav,
Present, ma'am.
Aishwarya,
Present, ma'am.
Anu,
Ma'am, Ambrish
ma'am.
present, ma'am.
Ambrish,
Present, ma'am.
Arbaz,
Present, ma'am.
Arjun,
Present, ma'am.
Ashok, Ashok Bandila. ಮನೇಲೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಕಷ್ಟನಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್? ಭಾರ್ಗವಿ,
Reading for internals, ma'am.
Vanita, present, ma'am.
ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್. ಭಾರ್ಗವಿ,
Present, ma'am.
ಭವಿಷಾ,
Present, ma'am.
ಚೈತ್ರ,
Present, ma'am.
ದೇವ್,
Present, ma'am.
ದೀಕ್ಷಾ,
Present, ma'am.
ದೀಪಿಕಾ ಎಲ್,
Present, ma'am.
ದೀಪಿಕಾ ಎಂ,
Present, ma'am.
ಮುರಳಿ,
Present, ma'am.
ಗಂಗೂಬಾಯಿ,
Present, ma'am.
ಗುಡಿಯಾ,
Present, ma'am.
ಹರ್ಷಿತ್,
Present, ma'am.
ಸಿಂಗ್,
Present, ma'am.
ಕಾವ್ಯ,
Present, ma'am.
ಕಿಶೋರ್,
Present.
ಲತಾ,
Yes, ma'am.
ಮನೀಷಾ,
Present, ma'am.
ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್,
Yes, ma'am.
ನಯನಾ,
Present, ma'am.
ನೀಲಾಂಜನ್, ನೀಲಾಂಜನ್, ನಿಶಾಂತ್,
Present, ma'am.
ಪವಿತ್ರ,
Present, ma'am.
ಮೈಥಿಲಿ,
Present, ma'am.
ಪ್ರಿಯಾಂಕಾ,
Present.
ಪವನ್,
Present, ma'am.
ಆಕಾಶ್,
Present, ma'am.
ರಾಜೇಶ್ವರಿ.
Present, ma'am.
ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಮ್ಮ ರಾಜೇಶ್ವರಿ?
Yes, ma'am.
ಏನು ಡೌಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ma'am.
ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ?
Ma'am, ಇನ್ನೊಂಚೂರು ಓದ್ಬೇಕು, ma'am.
ರಾಕೇಶ್,
Yes, ma'am.
ರಾಕೇಶ್, ಎನಿ ಡೌಟ್ ರಾಕೇಶ್? You're studying?
No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Huh? You're not studying, huh? Ramya,
Present, ma'am.
Rashmi.
Present, ma'am.
In Ramya sound ಇಲ್ಲ ರಮ್ಯಾ ಏನ್ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೊರಟೋಗಿರ್ತೀಯಮ್ಮ ಅಥವಾ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀಯಾ?
ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ರವಿಶಂಕರ್,
Yes, ma'am.
ರಿಜ್ವಾನ್,
Present, ma'am.
ವಿಶಾಲ್,
Present, ma'am.
ಸವಿತಾ,
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಶ್ರುತಿ, ಶ್ರುತಿ, ಸ್ನೇಹ,
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ,
ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಶ್ರೀನಿಧಿ,
Present, ma'am.
ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ್,
Present, ma'am.
ಸುನಿಲ್,
Present,
ವೈಷ್ಣವಿ, ವೈಷ್ಣವಿ,
ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ವಿನ್ನಿ.
ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
Students, before 2 o'clock, you have to send me the today's assessment. In GCR, you send and give the file name, assessment, and today's date, so that I can differentiate the previous assessment and today's assessment.
Ma'am, you send that link, ma'am, for
Which
second
link?
assessment. Second assessment, ma'am.
Okay.
We can send there only.
And students, anybody who have not received a GCR link, anybody who have not received GCR link, if you have not received, tell me now only, because you don't get question paper if you have not received the link. For internals, you will not get any question paper. In invitation, if you accept the invitation only, then you are able to write the test, because through GCR only you have to write the test, no?